All right. Let's check that we are good. Okay, YouTube is live. Twitch is live. There we go. Hello, hello everyone. Whoa, a very windy day. Oh, the camera is gonna be very wobbly today because of the the wind. Yeah. Good. Okay, got that going. Audio is working. Now, let's get the second modem up and running. Hey Lynette, hey Susie. It's crazy, crazy, crazy windy, as you can see by the waves as well. But I'm sitting inside of my car. It's actually hella nice. I'm completely out of the wind. I'm sitting comfortably. Thanks to the field monitor we have. 34, but there's wind gusts up to like 70 kilometers an hour. You can see it at the camera as well. It's a bit shaky. So we'll have to deal with that today. Oh, look at, yeah. The waves are definitely doing their thing. It does look like we're a bit tilted. So let's fix that first. Whoop. Hang on. Let's first just get the horizon good. Yeah. Let's do it like that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Why am I again on Odido? I don't like that. Which network are you on, modem? Vodafone. Okay, let's try KPN for a minute. Look at the camera shaking. That's just the wind hitting it. Okay, if I hold the handle, it's a little bit better. All right, we got the biggest ship in the world. Oh, there's like 6 of them, but biggest glass container ship in the world on its way here. It just left the port, so yeah, it's probably at least another hour and a half, 2 hours until we see it. But it's coming, all right. Okay, let's do KPN. See if that works. It's looking good. Okay, I need to hotspot. There we go. And then I'm moving. Hey Akandas, good morning. Go here, connect to second modem. It's a very, very windy day on the river. I think the waves are even crazier than when we had it 2 weeks ago on Friday. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Okay, that is connected as well. Okay, so that's good. Right now is the tripod and the camera. It's being blasted by the wind and my arm. Oh, the sound is Yeah. Good. Let me do this and this. Hang on, I'm doing some logistical stuff. All right, I think that's good now. I think that should be fine. Do we have audio? Can someone confirm that they hear me? Yep. Back and audio, okay. Yeah, I was trying out a cheap-ass HDMI switcher that I had laying around for for television stuff, but yeah, that's not gonna work out for us. So no multicam today. I was really hoping to do multicam today, but yeah, the switch thing is, I mean, it's like €20 HDMI switcher thing. Hey, where did that little boat go? There he is. Anyway, it was a nice little in-between solution until I could afford a proper HDMI switcher to do pip and multicam, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not gonna be for today. No, it's not Timo, it's Hama. So it is cheap junk, but yeah. Oh. Look at the Elizabeth S struggling. On the way to Bemsey. Where the hell is Bem? Oh, it's BEMSI probably. So it's Belgium. Where would MSI be? I am gonna have to put on a glove on this one hand that is outside of the car. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to hold the tripod at all times. Dude, I should tie it down somehow. The tripod almost flipped over because of the wind. That's how crazy it is right now. Hang on. Let me deal with stuff. Biggest in the world, when is it coming? It just left the port, so it should be like another 1 to 2 hours-ish. We'll see when it pops up. But yeah. And it's a very, very interesting day on the river as well for the wind. There's a ton of wind gusts, and yeah, you can see the waves definitely battering into the ships. I'm looking for my glove actually, so I can operate the camera without freezing to death. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. This is the Molengracht on the way to Coca-Cola? What the hell is Coca-Cola? Oh yeah, the wind is, wow, the wind is definitely giving a good show today. Look at that. Look at those waves. I'm gonna have to put on my vest. My arms are too cold. But this is a good winter setup that we have going here now. That's in Finland. Oh, okay, so it's going to Finland. Bulk carrier, 142 meters, 18 meters wide, currently 6 meters in the water. It definitely has the little ice breaking capability, it looks like. The beam in the front there. Isn't that for like able to break through ice a little bit? I'm sad we're not able to do the multicam now today. Anyway, here's what it is. Those look like we're a bit tilted. Oh wow, if I have to stick my head out of the car, it's so crappy. Oh, so much wind. Ugh. Okay, I think that looks better. To me, at least, it does. Look at even the water behind it. 691. Oh, it's a container. I thought it was a bulk carrier. Interesting. And then right behind her, there was a threesome of ships approach. That's why I went live as fast as I could, so we could at least catch these. The CB Adriatic. Definitely a chemical oil tanker, no doubt about that. On the way to Bilbao in Spain, battling the waves. "182 meters long, 32 meters wide." So yeah, the ship that is coming is, so there's 6 of them. It's the biggest type of container ship in the world. It can carry over 24,353, I think, was the capacity, TEUs, so 20-foot unit containers. It's called the Irina class. Hey, Bruce. Where's my other glove? Damn it. I'm already losing things. Okay, there we go. I'm so happy I can sit inside of the car, out of the wind completely. Getting used to the setup a little bit, but it's really good. I like it. I think it's, again, ginger. But I think it's pure ginger that I have, just ginger tea today. So I had ginger lemongrass last time you were here. I'm hoping to see some small boats. Oh yeah, hang on. I think she's hopping between European ports right now, Sulzy. So I think she's emptying and filling up. But yeah, it was a very short stop here. She's been here for 24 hours. The big ship. Drinking Red Hats. Hey Falco, good morning. Well, good afternoon. Yeah, it's almost noon. I can say good afternoon. Yeah, this is one of those days where smaller ships might be a little bit more interesting to see than the bigger ones because of the waves and the wind. It's a very wavy day. Well, it's not too shabby, right? Oh, this is the Dutch Pride. On the way to Vlissingen City. A little tanker ship. I do have thicker gloves, but they're in the trunk, which I cannot reach right now. Well, I might be able to actually. Waves are definitely hitting it. Zoom out for a minute. I want to do some some setup stuff, some more setup stuff before. Let's just look over there. I see a nice selection of ships. Let me review a little bit more. I'm scared it will. I have an idea what I can do. Okay. Hang on. Tangle you in there. Lock you in, hopefully. It should work. Damn it, it's not thick enough. No, it's not gonna work. Hey, look, Kai. Okay. Look at those waves. Very windy day. Okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to put on my vest because I'm already cold, even though I'm sitting inside the car. All right. What's up, Didi? Let's go. Windy, wild day on the water, and biggest container ships in the world. Well, at least one of them. It left port, well, it just left port just before I started the stream, so yeah, we all know that's about 1 to 2 hour time frame before we see it. I'll keep an eye out on the other side every once in a while. Yeah, nothing there. Oh, hang on. I should move the mic to my vest. Also, hi to the peeps on YouTube. All 4 of you right now. I should up the refresh rate actually for that. Settings, advanced. YouTube refresh rate, let's say every 5 minutes. What is this 300, right? Yeah, it's 304 seconds, that's good. Which microphone use? This is a Rode Wireless Go that I still had laying around. I would like to get the version 2, because that one can be USB connected to the Bella box, which would be better, but yeah. We're working with what we have. You also went to New York cheap? I also went to New York around 2012 actually, funny enough. I also found a cheap ticket. I was there for what was it, like a week? 5-6 days? What's up, Meaty? Ireland, yes, this one is on the way to Dublin. It's coming straight to you, Meaty. Or it doesn't matter, like 250. I think I pay like 200-ish for it. I don't know. I think for all the things that I have in my setup, the mic is not really the most expensive part. It's starting to add up. 750 24 unit containers can go on that one. Hey, Youthy. Oh, dude, this is such a nice setup to sit in the car, completely protected from the wind, still being able to film properly. Ah, I'm a happy man today. Oh, you have 7 viewers on YouTube now. Welcome, YouTube viewers. If you have questions for me, you can always ask them in the chat. I should be able to see the chat as well. I mean, yeah, the mic sounds good also because hang on, let me just hold the mic out into the wind for a minute. See if you guys can hear the wind through the... There's even a dead cat on it, but... it's a good dead cat. What's my favorite Lego set? From recent years, I would say the Concorde set. It was such a fun build. But yeah, very high up my wish list is a Titanic set. I have 1 more year to buy it before it goes out of production. I would love to have the Lego Titanic set, but it's super, super expensive. Maybe I should do it on stream and then I can say it's a business expense. look at the waves. Your dad bought it this year? Oh. It's expensive everywhere. It doesn't come in 2 sections. I've seen people modify it so it's like in 2 sections. And one end is like sticking out like they did in the movie. Like sticking out from the water. Longer has the space for it. Damn. I mean, I do have an attic full of Lego at this point. I have a lot of Lego. It is massive. I've seen it in the store, Lego store somewhere. I mean, Legos has become more expensive, I think, because they're more targeting adults now. 14 kilos. And they know adults have money, so they can do these very large sets that cost a lot of money because adults can't pay for it. I still have all the Lego that I owned as a kid, actually. The Lego of how all the injection molding. It is a more quiet day on the river, by the way, today. I looked this morning and it was an absolute dead zone for ships coming in. Luckily, this big boy that's coming later left the port, and there's also another 400-meter one on the way, but I don't know if we'll still be here by then. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm very comfortable right now, so. Also, the wind is bad, but the sun is nice. How many 400-meter ships are there? There's quite a few. I would say there's maybe over 100 even at this point. But compared to the overall, like to all ships in the world, there's still a minority. But this one that's coming is very specific because it's the biggest one in terms of capacity. Because there's plenty of 400-meter, 60, 61-meter wide ships, but there's only 6 of this capacity that we're about to see today. So that makes it a little bit more special. I think Toast already did the math. If you fully load the ship that's coming and you line up all the containers on it in a line, the line would be 48 kilometers. That's a very, very long line of containers. It's 600 pounds. It's up there, but I don't think it's the most expensive. I think the most expensive ones are Star Wars sets. Don't ask me which one. The Millennium Falcon, the collector's edition, might be more expensive. I did bring a pain au chocolat, or how do you say it in English? It's actually French, but chocolate bread. I didn't have breakfast yet. Now I'm gonna crumble all over myself and my car. Got a little tugboat coming as well. Yeah, that seems about right for the Falcon. So as you can see, Lego gets very expensive. Hey, Giant Ray. Yeah, some very cool views this morning with it's almost noon, but with the waves on the water, it's really nice. Do I spot the Molina in the background there? That could be the Molina, actually. Yeah, the tugboat is the VB Corral. The ship is a tug. The streamer, no, Molina the dredge ship. And she's just behind the... Oh, it's the Reinhardt. Reinhardt would be the Dutch word for it. It's a mythical figure. There's stories from Reinhardt, the fox. Sorry guys, it's not Molina. I know you're all disappointed. There is a very similar looking ship called Molina. Oh, it is the sister ship to Molina. There you go. That's where my confusion came from. Molina is in Antwerp somewhere right now. Okay. I'm sorry, the image is a little bit shaky today, but yeah, that's because of the wind. There's not much I can do for that. Focal length, sticking my head out. I'm fully zoomed in, it's 210 millimeters. Zoomed in. So this lens is 210 to 55 mil. This is the 55 millimeter draw. This is always zoomed out. We are joined today by no other than Steven Seagal. He's here. There he is. Steven Seagal. Look at his feathers in the wind. There's actually two Steven Seagals today. He's a fantastic actor. Well, maybe. Didn't hear as good of things about his personality, though. I think that's a little curlo there. Anyway, this is not a bird watching stream. Clam beds, it's just rocks. This part is just rocks. Is that sarcasm? Yeah, we do have exclamation mark seagull. Overlay what kind of bird? Oh, it's actually, hang on. Can I catch that? Oh no, he's already gone. I was too late. There was one hanging still in the wind. I'm still trying to catch it. Ah, there he is. He was hanging still in the wind for a minute, that one. Gotta be careful not to tip over the tripod. So yeah, it's very quiet on the river right now. I don't see much coming from either side. I do know the big boy is coming, but other than that, it's not as busy. Maybe we can see some smaller ships. I just say bird. Yeah, that's what I always do as well. I would like to get my other glove out of the trunk. What does this one do? So this is a tugboat. What that means is that it can connect to bigger ships, and then it will help them maneuver. It will help them to dock or berth when they arrive in the port. It will also help them navigate like difficult corners, maneuver them like if they have to make a U-turn, and maneuver them inside a sluice. So around the corner here, it's gonna go around the corner here towards the canal to Ghent. There's a sluice. Well, there's 3 sluices actually, and the bigger ships that are very fully loaded, they need help from these tugboats. Let's see some docking. There's different websites to see docking. Well, there's all types of docking actually. So if you take a broader look at the horizon, hang on, straighten up the monitor a bit. Yep. There's not much on the way. See like an inland ship there in the distance, I think. Yeah, it's a small. Is that it? Yeah, that one is coming. Oh, it's going away from here. This inland ship. Yeah, not much coming, eh? That's an inland ship that's coming. You can clearly see the waves hitting it already. Oh, we're having ads. Damn it, now I need to pause the stream. Okay, there's a few inland ships that we can look at in a bit. And then travel further. Yeah, there's not much on the water, is there? It's Silent Friday. There's the little city in the distance. Yeah, that's about it for now. Then let's take a look towards the coastline. Submarine. There's one ship coming, well, also a small general cargo ship, I think. So we have this dredge ship there. That one is, I think, actively dredging actually. Oh no, that's the one that we just saw. That's going to Dublin. Yeah, very quiet today on the river. It might honestly be because of the waves and the winds. The Season's 300 meters coming from the coast, okay. And there is another 400 meter one, but as I said, it might already be gone by the time, well, we might already be gone by the time it gets here. Let me check where it is right now. That was a Costco something. Let me check, let's see. Is this a river? I call it a river, yeah. It's not really a canal, is it? Hey, Forest Punk. This is probably it. Nope, not it. Nope, not it. Where is the Costco that I saw earlier this morning? Oh, it's already there. The Costco Scorpio is also on the way. It's now in front of the coast. It's going 2 knots. It slowed down in the parking lot. Not sure if it will. Maybe it's gonna pick up a pilot in a bit. So there is a. Yeah, it's still far away. I don't think we'll get to see that one. But we'll see. We definitely have the Loreto on the way. Let me check where it is right now. Maybe zoom out for a minute. There we go. Good views. A German warship? No, I'm pretty sure we won't get German warships. How much do they make? I think they make good money, the harbor pilots, because they have a very specific skill set, right? Oh, there I see the German warship A1412 underway. It's probably patrolling, making sure there's no Russian boats breaking cables in the canal. Okay, I'm checking. Oh, the Loreto is already pretty on the way. I think in the next 20 minutes we should see her on the horizon if she's fully loaded. If there's at least a good load on her, we'll see her in I think about 20 minutes. We'll get our first sights on her. What else is coming? Oh, that's an inland. Not much. Some smaller vessels. Then you're looking at the coast as well. Very quiet day. Watercolor looks invited. You have to remember the tides, currents, and depths to the nearest in their area. Just checking on radar right now. Just maybe spin around for a little bit while we wait for some more action. Because I did see those inland ships that were on the way. And they are going against the wind, which is usually pretty cool to see. Is that one? Is that the closest one? Or is there? Oh, there's one. Those are going away. I think that's the closest one. Do they have towers? They do have like stations where they communicate with. For example, I think the one for the part of the river where we are is this tower here. And also for the canal probably towards Ghent. Or part of it. That's this tower. And I know there's another station in Vlissingen as well. But yeah, it's not like planes that it's so strictly regulated. But there is this. Oh yeah, we're gonna check the little inland ship. Still pretty far away, but you can clearly already see it being hit by the waves. Okay, I got another chocolate bread that I'm gonna eat. Look at the windmills go. I just realized that. This is also next to that windmill. The left one is where we'll see the Loreto appear for the first time. You just have to report to the vessel traffic service when they enter the area. There you go. Yeah, I think the Scorpio is waiting for some kind of clearance to enter. Maybe the port is full. It's hard to say. Hey, Davey. Does it feel like there is a headwind cycling championship come? So right now the wind is coming from straight from the west, so that's not ideal for. They actually want a north or a south wind, because the Delta works up further up north in the Netherlands, where they do the headwind cycling championships. It goes from north to south. So western wind is not that interesting, because it would just be blasted in their sides. And the Suez Canal then. So if we ever make it to 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I might earn enough to do that. And then I will. Until that day, we're stuck here. It's Ghent tomorrow. Oh, the cycling championship. So they're gonna try. That's cool. Maybe the wind will turn. Well, I did read that the wind will die down later today. How many more do I need? 144 subs on YouTube. If any of you wants to support YouTube, we're also live on YouTube. !YouTube for the channel. It's growing slowly. We have 10 viewers on YouTube. Hello, 10 viewers. But not a lot of chatters on YouTube. Oh, look at those waves on that little inland ship. Twitch for the win. I have my own thoughts about that, maybe. That's all good I can love. I'll probably put the Loreto on the overlay then and keep her on for a while. Hey American. Good afternoon. It's 5 to 12. I can say good afternoon. Kind of selfish. Get out of here, meaty. Those are the. You want to see a lot of windmills, Dro? Hang on. We don't have that much action I can show. How many windmills do you want, Dro? No, I think it's more towards the news and those two. Oh, no, yeah, it's the two near walls. So you're right, Sulzy, you're right. There's a few windmills here. I believe there's another set to the left. No. Yeah, that's where they recorded the Teletubbies. Still quite a clear day for. So when I left the house, there was thick clouds, and now it's clear blue skies. While driving here, so I'm driving up north from where I live, I was literally driving towards the blue skies. Those two ships are on anchor there. Let's take another look at the inland vessel. I didn't check the canal to Ghent yet. Let's see if there's anything interesting on that. I did see a smaller boat making its way towards the river here from Ghent. I don't know if it was going to come all the way here. Let's see. Okay, looking towards the here. No. Is that the ship that I saw? Oh yeah, that's probably the one that I saw. It's a small general cargo ship. I'm thinking it's gonna be more expensive. 6. Like, you know, the moment a ship doesn't have an assignment, they often go towards in front of the coast here, and they anchor there. Another bulker up the canal. Yeah, I was just scrolling. The Montreal, is that it? No, that's a tanker. No, that's an inland ship. Yeah, I see the Primula. I saw that one in this. Oh, there it is. The Kendra Oldendorf bulk carrier. Going to Ust-Luga in Russia. We'll see that one later as well, I think. Should still be here. With 3 tugs. Yeah, she must be fully loaded then. We're still doing business with Russia, aren't we? What is that? Unknown. Unknown. Reported 7 minutes ago. Okay. Cool. Looks to be windy. It's super, super windy. I should make a picture of the setup that we have right now, actually. Hang on. I think it's really cool. Yeah. Oh wait, let me make a photo with the other phone. I think that's good. Let's do an iPhone panorama shot so you guys can see the setup. Pano. All right. No, other way around. Okay. Making a photo. Oh. Well, that's a bit scuffed. I don't have Discord on this phone. No, I cannot post it. Damn it. I'll do it like this. I'll use the chat phone. Camera. Can Samsung do panorama? Oh, they can. Okay, cool. Let's see what Samsung does for panorama. Oh, that looks scuffed as hell. Anyway, it will give you an idea of how I'm I'll post it in the Discord. It's a bit of a scuffed photo, but it gives you an idea. It's uploading. Still uploading. Oh, look at that inland boat being smashed by the waves. Why is it not uploading? Yeah, it might show up at some point. Anyway. Look at it inlander, yeah, I know. It's getting pounded by all the waves. The cruises got smaller ones, but it's rare. So Antwerp is a cruise port, or it has a cruise port, but it's only smaller cruise ships that can go all the way there for a multitude of reasons. I actually posted a Twitter thread in my Discord this week somewhere that explains why it is in Dutch, but that explains why cruise ships in Antwerp is not so straightforward. Wow, look at those waves. The big problem to spot them is that they arrive usually before sunrise and they leave after sunset. Especially this time of year, it's almost impossible. But that being said, we did find a cruise ship that's coming to Antwerp on December 14th that we might be able to spot because it should arrive during the daytime. So if that is the case, we will 100% be here. Hey Kibari. Zeebrugge also has the big cruises. Yep, that's correct. I would love to do a smaller stream from Zeebrugge at some point, but there's less good spots to see a lot of action. Like the spot on the river here is just super nice. Oh, it's taking a turn towards the canal to Ghent. Yeah, and it's even quiet right now, Dutchy. There's almost no ships coming in. And I think it's probably because of the wind and the waves and all that shenanigans. You seen a big, you mean in Zeebrugge? Yeah, in Zeebrugge the big ones can berth or reach. Oh, it's crazy windy. I'm sitting inside the car, so you don't really notice it that much. I think she's out of the waves a bit now. Rough part of the journey is over for that one. That one, still battling the waves. Though she looks to be lower in the water, seems to help. Yeah, I was talking about the cruise ship on the 14th of December, but the 14th of December is also potentially the day that a really, really unique ship is arriving in Rotterdam. And if all the stars and cards align, I might go to Rotterdam to catch that one on stream. But yeah, there's a lot of variables to that equation, so we'll see if that happens or not. It's a 40 meter wide ship. 400 something long. It's absolutely massive. Oh, in Antwerp, really interesting. There's the Grevelingen. Came all the way from Rotterdam. There goes the glass box cars. I'm really good now, actually. This setup is super nice. I'm almost completely out of the wind. I have a little blanket on me. The only thing that's cold is my hand, because I have to put it in the wind to control the tripod. So all we now need is remote controlling of the tripod and the zoom. do see a little ship coming from the coast now. Looks like a general cargo. Let's see where the Loreto is. 360. The quality is would not be good for 360 cams. Don't have any that. Yeah, that would be poor quality for sure. I was looking at the Loreto. She's gonna appear on the horizon in the next like 5 minutes probably. So on the left where we're looking at now, you see the little light tower beneath the left turbine. That's where she will appear for the first time. Drone flyovers, it's unfortunately illegal. I did the whole research shebang again this week because I really want to be sure that it's illegal, and you cannot fly a drone over the water here because the whole river is a Nature 2000 European protected nature preserve area. Not because it's unsafe to fly drones over these big cargo ships, but the only problem is that this is a nature area and we don't want to disturb the birds, apparently. That's the reason. But 400 meter, 500,000 tons ships are no problem for the birds. It's drones. Drones are the big issue here. Yeah, the windmills are also not an issue. Even so, the whole management, I literally went through the whole management document for this nature preserve, this piece of the Netherlands. There's even exceptions that you can use hovercrafts here on the river. It's all allowed except for drone flying. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. And people still fly their drones over the river, by the way. The thing is just, I'm doing it live on Twitch, and yeah, it's better not to do anything that's stepping on the the rules. Show a hovercraft. I've never seen one here, but there is an exception in the management plan, so it is possible. It's so crazy. Oh wait, what? Oh, the Frisian is here. I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, it's a surprise ship. Let me see where it's going. This is the one that I saw when I was driving here. Oh, there it is. The Frisian Spring on the way to Beverwijk in the Netherlands. Coming from Ghent. General cargo ship, 118 meters, 13 meters wide. Currently 3.5 meters in the water. I'm gonna say she's in ballast, so she's empty. Going 12 knots, built in 2007. A rubber dinghy impound, not in this water. I'm already zoomed out. 256 TEU, potentially. Oh, bumped the camera a bit. Oh, look at the waves on her bow, on her bulb. Oh yeah, that reminds me, for all the subscribers, we have a subscriber-only crew mess channel now in Discord. And I had 3 IDs for the subscriber badges to make them more boat-themed. If you're a subscriber and you're interested, take a look at the crew mess channel in Discord. You can give your opinion or idea on the 3 options. But in the end, I already said it, this is not a democracy. I am the captain of this ship, so I will have the final call. There's Antwerp has a very famous one called Bravo, which is a big crane ship, Dro. If that's what you mean. Or you just mean cranes for unloading containers? Yeah, it's the second biggest port in Europe. They have a lot of facilities. Ooh, hang on. It's gonna be cool. Let's see how this little inland ship fares once it hits the waves. You want the bulge pointing in another direction? That's possible. The Magdalena, it's a very Flemish name. On the way to no destination, 110 meters long. I just want to see how she handles the waves when she's in the river. It's not too bad. Blinded out bridge. We all know what that means. Captain is steering naked. Yeah, not too bad with the waves. Thought it was gonna be more. Maybe the wind is dying down a little bit. It is predicted that the wind would die down over the next few hours. So. Gonna hold the tripod. Oh, there it is. He's only cranking something in there. Let's see. I think I see Loreto for the first time. Yes, there she is. Oh, she's not that full. She's definitely doing her European tour, unloading everywhere and loading new stuff up. But it was a very blitz stop here in Antwerp. Usually they're here for like a few days, and she arrived yesterday at like 7 a.m. and now she's leaving already. But that's her, all right, in the distance. All 400 meters of her. So yeah, she'll be here another hour and a half probably, or an hour. For a quick siesta. Right, I'll just lean back in the seat here. My little blankie over me. There's the stats. She still hasn't updated her AIS, so she's going from Antwerp to Antwerp. She's just sailing a loop. 300, so yeah, just I say 400 meters, 61 meters wide, currently 13.3 meters in the water, going 11 knots. And yeah, she was built in 2023. All of the ships from this class, so this big class, are built in 2023. And if I'm not mistaken, there's 6 of them, identical. A little floating city on the water. something on the other side. We'll see her back in a little bit. Whoop. What is that thing? Is that an inlet chip? Oh, that's like a little dredge. Yeah, that's a dredge. Is it dredging? Looks pretty full actually. The Mahuru, on the way to Terneuzen. I think that's a hopper dredger. I think she actually dredged the port area there. Hang on, checking something. I played the game Harbor Master, no. But I'm currently actually playing as a, what is it? Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. It's a simple game where you just demolish ships. But I like it. It's freezing. Yeah, it's absolutely, it is freezing cold. Good thing is I'm sitting in my car right now, so I'm out of the wind. I'm under a blanket. The only thing that's cold is my hand, because I have to stick it out of the window to control the camera. Back to Loreto for a little bit. It's funny because I think we've seen the Loretta as well before, which is a smaller one. It's funny that they have Loretta and Loreto as a ship. Oh, the digital zoom is not gonna work out with this wind, is it? Yeah, that's too shaky. Let's get rid of that. She looks quite empty, actually. I wonder if she's emptying out everywhere and she has to go in dry dock or something. There's no way that she has to go in dry dock after a year, right? That would be really fast. I wonder what the dredge is doing. Hang on, let's go check it out for a minute. Yeah, for all of you who are watching on Twitch, we're also live on the YouTube if you're interested. If you want to help out the channel a bit, a sub on the YouTube would be spectacular. She has to dry out by 28 exactly. She's only a year old, so that's not going to be the case. Grok knows Loretta. I mean, yeah, she's one of 6 of the biggest container ships in the world, so she's on Wikipedia, and I guess Grok knows Wikipedia. Almost looks like she is doing some kind of operation. No way. Is that a brave soul that is using his sailboat in this weather? I guess the wind is good, but holy crap. That is a brave man sailing in this wind. And he's coming our way. Did I miss the... No. We just saw it appear on the horizon, looks lad. So it should be here in like an hour-ish in front of us. Or I can see her on the horizon right now. I wonder what this dredge is doing. A true sailor, right? Wind, cold, I don't care. I will utilize my sailing boat to the max. Guess it's dredging here somehow. Some kind of operations. Does it have a like limited maneuverability on it or something? Let me check. The Mahari restricted movement status, yeah, so she's definitely dredging something. No, the sailing boat is on the vessel finder. It's the Indigo. Going 5 knots, 13 meters long, 4 meters wide. Oh, is that a crane coming our way? Where did that suddenly come from? Let's check on radar. Oh, it is being tugged. This is the Hebo Lift 9 going to Vlissingen. Damn it. It's gonna go to the port just on the other side here. Damn. So it's gonna go over there. That's the end destination of the crane. Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been cool to see come by. It's like Danish. It's sailing under the Danish flag. If you're under, do you get a discount to? I don't know. I don't think you get a discount, but you get a lot of other advantages. I talked about it before, though. So there is a thing called flag of convenience, is what it's called, and that's basically the reason why a lot of the ships that you see out there are sailing under the. Was it Panama flag? Liberia is a very popular one. Marshall Islands. A lot of like very weird flags where you're like, are all those ships coming from there? And of course it's not. But a ship has to register under a certain flag. And when you register under a certain flag, the laws of that nation apply for your ship. So it's mostly to avoid taxes, labor laws, and all kinds of other regulations and things that a lot of ships use these registers. They call them open registers because they are open to companies that are not even based in those countries. To make it even crazier, these registries are sometimes managed by external companies, and I believe for Liberia you register in London. So you can just go to London to register your ship under Liberia flag. And then I believe Panama has the office in Virginia, USA. So it's funny. But my famous fact for the new people will probably, well, the OGs will already have heard this before. My favorite flag is the Bahamas flag. Because if you are registered and sailing under the Bahamas flag, the captain can officially marry people on board. And that's why a lot of cruise ships have the Bahamas flag. Dude, this ship is battling. So you go left, right, left, right. So they can upsell, get married on our cruise ship. Bring the whole family with you. I was looking into doing a cruise just for fun and giggles. I was looking at cruises that are arriving and leaving the ports in Europe here. And I found a very nice cruise in May next year, all the way to Noordkap in Norway from Hamburg, 11-day cruise. The only problem is I cannot afford it. It was for, I think, 3,800 euros or something for 2 people. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. He's only using the jib, probably smart. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go full sail in this sweater. Although he does have a nice tailwind right now. Dono goal. I mean, if I do a cruise like that, I don't want to stream it. So there's no point in a dono goal. I also found a very interesting cruise around the world that's somewhere next year. It leaves in Hamburg, goes all the way to the USA, then it crosses over the Pacific towards Asia, does Australia and New Zealand as well. Then it does the south of Africa, and then it goes all the way back up to Europe. It's a 111 or 14-day cruise. You guys can guess how expensive that is. How much do you think a 114-day cruise around the world will cost? That's starting from price, by the way. So that's probably just a cabin without any windows, no drinks packages or anything. $360K, $100K, 54K, $1 million. You can buy your own ship for $1 million. 114. Some of you are close, although the 300K is a bit over budget road. That's a bit too much. The price was $145,000, I think. About $150,000. Wait, how much? Let me check again. I posted in the Discord as well. I want to be sure I don't lie to you guys. There is the screenshot. Scroll up a little bit. I'm multitasking. I'm following the sailing boat and scrolling up to the cruise stuff. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, 112 days on the Queen Anne. Round trip maiden world voyage 100. Wait. Oh, it's only 19,000. Huh. Did I see that wrong? That's only, okay, it's only $20,000. Never mind, it's cheap as hell. I exaggerated a bit, it's 20K. That's still like, what is that, like $500 a day? Let's do it then. Yeah, let's do it. I found another one that does South America. That'll look also very interesting. So it went from Europe straight to the US, the East Coast. Then it goes down the East Coast, goes all the way around the south of Africa, South America. So Chile, Brazil, and all the shenanigans there. Then comes Brazil, Argentina, and then it comes back up through Chile, and then it takes the Panama Canal. It's $200 a day. Okay, under 55 a day. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, your food is included, so there is that. Cheap for the stream, but it's here. I wish. All right. Zoom out a minute. Let's see where our big boy is. Oh. Let's take a look at this one first. You were based in the Panama Canal Zone for a time. Interesting. I mean, economically, it is a very important canal. Waves are definitely hitting that one. This is the Arizona on the way to VHF 18. That's a frequency. A tanker. It's an interesting tanker. You can see like little tanks on the deck, little bulbs. Okay, I think he's almost out of the waves. Just a little bit more. There she goes. Right to the sluice. Okay, I was looking for the Loreto, which is, where is she? Ah, there she is in all her glory. Biggest ship in the world, for containers at least. Mediterranean Shipping Company. I think we have exclamation mark MSC as a command actually. I think Toast made a command for the most common shipping or freighting companies. There it is. One of the largest container shipping companies. But yeah, they also have like, MSC also has cruises. Zopuz? Totally butchered your nickname. Thanks for the kind words, man. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me. So yeah, she's coming. Camera is a little bit shaky because of a lot of wind on the river today. But she's definitely on her way. I'm gonna check now if the Scorpio is also coming in or not. Let's see. Yeah, again, there's no traffic coming in from the coast. It's crazy. There's a Maersk tanker coming from, by the looks of it. Hey, Ash. Where did the Scorpio go? Did it park? MSC Lisa. Wait, I've lost her. The Costco Scorpio was the name, right? Costco Scorpio. Where did you go? Let's look. search. Why not stacked evenly? These things are loaded by very complicated loading manifests. So how these ships work is they'll usually do a long distance voyage, either from the US to Europe or Asia to Europe. Most of them are actually Asia to Europe from here. And then once they reach Europe, they will do a whole set of ports in Europe, all the big ones. Let's say they're going to stop in Southampton or Felixstowe in the UK, maybe Le Havre in France. That's actually where this one came from this week. Then it will stop in Antwerp. Then it will proceed to maybe Rotterdam. Hamburg is a big port here. And in each of those ports, it will have to load and unload containers. So of course you don't want to have to restack all the containers every port that you visit. That would be very inefficient. So they have very complicated loading schedules based on the schedule. But on top of that, also the cargo that's inside of the containers determines the spots where they have to go. Because let's say, for example, there's certain chemicals in a container. That means that container cannot go to another container of another type of chemical. Because if there would be a leak, they might interact and then explode the whole ship, for example. So there's a lot of things that go into planning this. It's a very complicated procedure. There's also refrigerated containers, so they need to go in certain spots where they have a connection plug to attach to the ship's power to refrigerate the content. And then of course, yeah, there's also the placement of the containers on the ship, so the ship doesn't is like fully loaded at the front and empty at the back. That would also be bad. For example, I should remember that. Next time I'm explaining this, I should say, yeah, so for example, the container with Mentos cannot go next to a container with Diet Coke. That's actually a good one. I like that one. Costco Scorpio. There is another 400 meter in front of the coast, but I don't know if it will come in today. Doesn't look like it. No, she parked. She anchored. So that we won't see that one today then. That's too bad. She was scheduled to come in today at 10 a.m. So yeah. Yeah, it's a dot, but it's not anchored yet. It still says underway, but they might not have updated their AIS. There's actually a semi-good YouTube video on the loading of container ships that went viral on YouTube last week or the week before that. I forgot the channel. I think it was Half As Interesting, the channel. Cargo plan is mostly done by computers nowadays. Yeah, that makes sense, right? But doing it manually is still taught to officers. There you go. The wind. I have to say, it is very quiet on the river today, though. Except for this big one that's coming, there's almost no action. The whole river making way for the biggest container ship in the world. We might actually have to wrap it up for today after our Loreto, the big ship, the big boy. Remember the cargo handling courses, and was a lot of work with the container plane stability calculation. I can imagine. Probably a lot of math involved in that. But yeah, I think if you have to do the math on a ship on this scale, it's almost impossible to do it manual, right? Imagine if there's if it's like not even full capacity, but if it's at 20,000. That's so many containers. Also, already gonna say for the people who are here, for the rest of the weekend, I don't know when or if I'll be live, because it might be raining for 2 days straight. There's a very big if there. So I would love to do another stream this weekend, but I'll have to play it by ear, or by eye, how they say it, to see when the weather is good, when it's dry. There's a lot of tables you have to pull values from and insert them into the calculation. Kendra's almost in the sluice. Oh yeah, we might be able to wait for Kendra. The Kendra Oldendorf. 3 tugs around her. Yeah, that's the one that I was... Wait, alt channel? You mean half as interesting? I think that's the one I was talking about, Schnurdo, about the cargo loading. It's actually the type of videos that I would like to make, but I don't have the skill sets to make like good explainer videos, all the graphics. Is it always the same captain? No, not necessarily. Also, right now, a pilot is in control of the vessel. Probably even 2 pilots, because it's an ultra large one. Gotcha, Uthi. Thanks for lurking, buddy. So on the river here, from when they leave port until they reach the North Sea, or the other way around, of course, there's 2 pilots on board they have the same rank as captain now. But yeah, they know the river inside out, so he's in control right now. But just to be complete, the captain still has the final say. If he really doesn't agree with something, he can still say no. He has a team, yeah. I tried making a few more. I wanted to make a little explainer video on how you can measure ships, because there's multiple ways to like measure sizes of ships. It's just so complicated. Got a little inland ship coming into the canal here. The Haldies. There's actually a funny Dutch language joke in there. The Haldies. From Vlissingen Oost to Vlissingen, it's going to Ghent. See Loreto in the distance. Oh, is that a low rider in this weather? These waves? Let's check it out. Oh. Yeah, that one is really deep in the water. With these kinds of waves, interesting. I guess it is going downwind, so it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, maybe a small call to action. Don't forget to either drop a follow on the Twitch or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you want to see more boat stuff and maybe potentially some boat related informative videos in the future. The Navio on the way to Izegem. Hey, yeah, to Izegem from Antwerp. I feel like that's not properly updated. It's going towards Antwerp right now. So Izegem is very deep inland. Yeah, exactly, Roxinez, that's what I was thinking of. But that's only a joke you can make with a Dutch, or even Flemish language, I would say. Oh, so shaky because of the wind. Camera, please be stable. Because he has a ship. Did the crane update? Is it going to Antwerp? Let me check. Dude walking in front of the camera broke the focus. If the crane's coming, then we'll have to wait. Oh yeah, the crane is coming to Antwerp. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's fun. So we have we have a crane ship coming our way. Yeah, put Loreto on the overlay. That's good, Akondas. Thanks, man, for the help. Cool. So this crane ship is coming our way as well. It's going to Antwerp now, so we should see it in a little bit as well. Yeah, a lot of people are not properly updating their destination, it looks like. To the Loreto. Have Steven Seagal making a show, dealing with the wind. Look how majestic she looks. She's huge. For all of you who rolled in a little bit later, her capacity is... Damn it, I clicked away again. I had it here. 24,346 containers. If you would put them in one line, well, if she's not really fully loaded now, but if she's fully loaded and you stack them all in one line, next after each other, it would be 148 kilometers long. It's a lot of stuff. Yes, I'm eating again. Time for a little cup of tea right now. Tea break, tea time. Is that how you UK people call it? Tea time? Five o'clock. Isn't any time for tea a good time? Let's put it up there. Only two go in. I guess that makes sense, because once she comes out, they will all detach and she will by herself take the corner here. It's just to help her in the sluice and maneuver the narrow canal, I guess. There is a small ship is here. Bowling, casino, strip club. Usually there's a fitness room. There's also sometimes like a movie cinema type room. Not all ships have them, by the way. It's just, I know some ships have them. Another very important thing, so a lot of the two big nationalities on, like, as sailors on these ships are Indian and Filipino. And the Filipinos are crazy about karaoke. So there has to be, I think almost every one of these big ships has some karaoke facility on it. Whether it's just mics and then a TV or something, but they have karaoke facilities. So I'm pretty sure there's some kind of karaoke system on that thing that we're looking at now. I feel like the crane ship is gonna be here at the same time as the big ship. Damn it. We need a fact check on it? No, I can promise you that's factually correct. I lost something. Where did I put it? Dang it. Ah, found it. Never mind. So good for the subs, we have the MSC emotes. Very fitting for this one. So the distance we're looking at right now is probably still like 7 kilometers from where we are. Dude, the crane is really hauling ass here. She's getting closer. Let's check out the crane for a minute. Here she is. Little crane ship with a little tugboat in front of her, so that's tugging her along. She probably does have her own engine, but that's not strong enough for proper travel. So that one is also coming our way. Come back to her when she's closer. Other than that, still nothing really big on the river, actually. You can see it's all pretty quiet. Even in front of the Loreto, not much. There she is. Gotta say, it is relaxing to only have one big ship to look at right now. You can just lay back and enjoy the view. So we actually have an integrated system with the ships here at my stream. If you subscribe, then the ship will honk at you, believe it or not. Took me a while to set it up, but yeah. So we have this integrated system where if you subscribe, a ship will honk at you. Can confirm. There we go. American had it happen to him. The man dropped the sub, and bam, a ship honked at him. Hey Daiki. What kind of cookies am I eating? I'm not eating, I was drinking some tea. The subs are directly connected to the arrow. Yeah, it's like the same with the overlay, it's AI. So the moment I zoom on a ship, it will know which ship it is. I don't know if it's legal, my subscriber sound system, but it's unique. You really did this Shasta B6? She's getting here though. I think another 20 minutes and she's about, yeah, let's check. Yeah, 20-25 minutes I think. Then she'll be in front of us. And I'm also staring at a crane ship all the way on the other side. I can't show you guys both, but yeah. The thing is that you gotta time your sub precisely when the ships are close enough so you can hear it. If you would sub now, it would probably link to the Loreto that we're looking at, but it's still like 6 kilometers from where we are, so you might not hear it. But if you time it perfectly your sub, you will hear the ship honk at you. I think it even works for 100 bits, if I'm not mistaken. Twitch plays shipping. That would be wild. Twitch plays boat simulator live. This is our multicam would be handy. I know. I'm saving up everything I earn from the stream, and it's not much. Minus the data cost goes into a saving fund for a good HDMI switcher, so I can do PIP and switch cameras. It would be funny if the MSC freighters had like the different horns like the Disney ships. And they all have like a specific song. Each ship has their own soundtrack, basically, that they can horn. My unsub automation infrastructure is sensitive for bullshit, damn it. Yeah, exactly. As soon as the ship arrives, they play their own theme song. La cucaracha. Imagine if one ship had like the Celine Dion song, My Heart Will Go On. Horrible song, by the way. Right before it sinks. That's dark. That's really dark. I mean, even in this river here, the ships can sink. Imagine if this ship right now would just catastrophically fail and then start sinking. The whole upper structure of the ship would still be above the water because the river is not deep enough for it to properly sink. They could literally just go upstairs to the bridge, everyone, and be safe. That would be good for a viewer, that's true. That would be a very unique viewing experience, but let's not hope for disaster so we can have more viewership. It's not really not. But in 2016, I think, that might have been the last time a ship stranded on the banks of the river here, a bit further upstream towards Antwerp. There's a corner called the Corner of Bath, which is a very sharp corner that the ships have to make just before they enter the port of Antwerp. And it's the most tricky part of the river. And in 2016, a ship got stranded there. And even when it got low tide, the whole bow was like just sticking out of the sand. It was there's a lot of photos and footage of it for sure. So accidents do happen, but not often, which is good, I guess. Hey, everyone on Twitch, if you see that link in the chat right now, that's the YouTube link where we are also live. If you want to help me out, you can go and drop a subscription there. That's a free subscription on YouTube. Also, there's no ads on YouTube, but I cannot say that. Was that the little sailing boat we saw earlier that's just by the Loreto? I think it is. Hang on. There's some digital zoom. It's gonna suck in this wind, but is that the sailing boat? Oh yeah, there it is. It's gonna be swallowed in one go. Num 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 num. There it goes. It's a lot of boxes from China. I don't know, I assume it came from Asia before. Before it came to Antwerp, it arrived yesterday morning, and I already knew it was coming, but it came from Le Havre in France. And has the AIS updated yet, or is it still going from Antwerp to Antwerp? Let me check the radar again. Oh, what else is leaving the port right now? Cargo? Nothing interesting, no. Sorry, got distracted. Where's Loreto? There she is. No, she's still going to Antwerp, from Antwerp. So somebody didn't do their job as they should. Genève made it. Actually, it's even funnier, Diffie. It is 900. Wow. It is 399.9 meters. So it's 10 centimeters shy of 400 meters. The simple reason for that is that the tables. So a lot of the port fees and, for example, the pilot fees as well to be shipped on the river here are by length overall of a ship. And the table. The tables of it is until 399.99 meters, I guess. And starting from 400 meters, they have a different, more expensive taxing. So that's why they stick under the 400 meters, just barely. Is bureaucracy essentially? Yes. And avoiding high fees. The width is more determined by the ability, so it can go through the Suez Canal, because 61 meters is the limit for the Suez Canal right now, at least. And probably also the Panama Canal, also applicable to that. Need to redo the table, screw them all. I think if they adjust the tables, it would only be applicable for new ships being built. So then they would build them again 10 centimeters smaller for the new ships. Got that inland ship in front of her, battling some of the waves. Bruh. That was fast. Jesus. Didn't give me the time, AI man. It's crazy to think that this is the biggest container ship in the world, one of 6. Because the world's a big place. So look at that bridge right now. It really sticks out from the whole accommodation, the superstructure. It does look like it's fully closed in. So it's all indoors. Oh, camera, please. Stay focused. Meanwhile, the crane ship is also inching closer, but I think they're gonna all cross each other almost in front of me. I find it very relaxing to see it approach slowly as it is. Gives me time for another cup of tea. How about that? Let's do it. I already told you, Lux lad. There's only one way that it can hunk. It's when you subscribe at the correct time. That's the only way the ship can hunk at us. Me making arm signals will not make a difference. So far, the wind was supposed to decrease, but do they see as it goes by? Yeah, of course. They are literally like 100, 200 meters from where I'm standing when they are at the closest point. You know what each buoy indicates? The colors have something to do with direction. So the thing is, you stay within the buoys. So there's a red one, and then on the other side there's green ones. So if you have the green one on your right, that means you're going towards the port. If you have the green ones to your left, that means you are going towards the coast. So it has something to do with the direction. Well, it indicates, of course, the shipping lane where you're supposed to go, because as I already mentioned a few times, there are sandbanks in the river. For example, if you look over there, you can just see it. Yeah, there it is. It's all sandbank there in the middle. There's even a bigger one just here in front of us. There it is. So that's all sandbanks. So first of all, yeah, it indicates the shipping lanes, and then the colors indicate which direction you're going, away or towards the ports. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. That is a YouTube thumbnail right there. We need to do the sandbank someday. I would be further away from the big ships, actually, on that thing. They're closer to this side than they are to the sandbank. It's also the part between the buoys is the part that is maintained by all the dredges that we see here all the time. It's kept deep enough for all these massive mammoth ships, as we're about to see, coming through. On the banks, no. I think they, for all kinds of purposes, probably used or it's dumped at sea. There, all kinds of purpose with the Sante dredge. The Westerschelde has its own buoy and signal system. It's pretty unique, as it is a pretty unique and dangerous river/sea arm. The red and green are universal though. There you go. Imagine flying a drone here. Yeah, the poor birds, but a hovercraft is fine. So I can take my super loud propeller craft on the river here, disturb all the wildlife, but a drone is very, very bad. Imagine it goes straight from now on. Well, now I'll have a very nice clip. Then we will go viral maybe. Yeah, for those who just joined, so these big ships are, there's 2 pilots on board. What is a pilot? It's like somebody who has a very, very extensive knowledge of the river here, of all the banks and where it's deep enough and how to do all the turns and twists, because this is a very bendy river. And there's not 1 but 2 pilots on these bigger ones. So they guided the ship through. Imagine a skull in the middle. I'm trying to keep the inland ship in frame as well, because the waves are so cool. We're gonna have to choose buy inland ship. See you next time. They're both on the bridge, yeah. Right now all the action is happening on the bridge. Although the pilots do get a little cabin room that they can use for whatever they see fit. I think I said it before. So for example, right now this ship is leaving Antwerp. The pilots got on board in the port and they have to get off once they reach the end of the river here in the North Sea. So then a small little pilot boat is gonna come next to this big ship and they have to like climb off a ladder to go on the small pilot vessel to leave the ship. But imagine if the waves at the sea are too big, there's too much wind, there's a storm brewing, whatever reason it may be, the pilots cannot go off the ship. The ship is not gonna wait. The ship is never gonna wait. So what they then have to do is they have to stay on the ship, maybe for a day, 2 days, maybe until next port, or yeah, until the next opportunity they have to leave the ship. So it's possible that unexpectedly you might up in another country 3 days later because the weather was bad. So that's part of the job description. It's also a thing that a lot of pilots that I've seen here on the river, at least from what I've seen, they used to work on these big ships as captains, but now they wanted a job more close to home because they didn't want to be away from home for months at a time. So that's like their in-between thing, to still be able to steer these massive ships, but they will be able to go home after a day's work most of the time. All right, she's getting here. She's getting here. Trying to finish up my tea before I have a banana for scale. How many bananas fit in one container? It's a very exclusive club to get into. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. To recap, how many containers fit on this thing? 24,346 containers, if she is fully loaded. But none of these ships ever are fully loaded. I believe the records, I found a table this morning about records of ships being filled up. And the record is like 20,000 something containers from Singapore to Europe. So they do have a capacity of 24,000, but she's never fully filled up. Decent sized boat. Yeah, I found the biggest in the world. Ship looks old while it's built in 20. I gotta admit that MSC doesn't use the most exciting colors in the world for their ships, do they? How does the schedules work when they run out? I think it's a day and night job. So there's always pilots on call probably as well, like on permanence, if they need more pilots. But I don't know exactly how the schedule is. I do know it's a 24/7 job. These things never wait because it's a Sunday or it's a holiday. Racing stripes. Big ship, eh? Yeah. They don't get any, well, there are bigger ships than this, but in terms of capacity for containers, they don't get any bigger than this. You applied a dozen times for a job there, as it's a job guaranteed for life, as long as you don't fuck. Wow. That's why you say it's a very exclusive club. Hey Dike, if you ever make it into the club, can I join for a stream? Got that bridge. Chimney block is as big as the living compartment. Yeah, it's a big chimney. I do feel again that you lose the sense of scale on these things. It's so big. Yeah, she's pretty empty right now, actually. You moved Canada, stopped being a sail a long time ago. Gotcha. The chance for me to get back to. It's a lifestyle for sure. It's more than just a job, I would say. Yeah, it's proud of the great fleet of country of Liberia. Like a lot of ships in the world. Let's follow her a little bit. She has her hull has seen some crazy handling though. There's a lot of rust on her already for being a year old. Got all that rust on the sides. Got to have it in your blood. Yeah. Seen enough land lovers going bonkers after a few months. That's definitely something. Look at all that rust on her. Some very rough handling on her. Look at all the scratch marks and the rust. Keep in mind she's a year old by now. Built in 2023. Let's even say it's the beginning of 2023. That's how the pilot, by the way, gets off. You see that ladder? That's where he has to climb down from while the boat is going on the North Sea. That's where they have to climb down from. If you need something for scale, look at this ladder and then the letter M next to it. And then keep looking at the M as I zoom out. It's so tiny. I guess it makes sense that they maintain their passenger ships a bit better. Gotta still sell them to people. The MSC trademark is rust. Yeah, the MSC emotes that we have is also the rusty ones. How many horsepower? I can't see myself, but maybe someone can Google it. Monrovia, capital of Liberia. A big sail when they're trying to dock her. Yeah, that's why the tugboats come in hand. A clean ass. But yeah, that's why tugboats are a thing, because indeed. What is happening over there? What is that dredge doing? Dredge, be careful. There's a massive, massive 500,000 ton ship coming towards you. Let me check the deadweight tonnage on this thing. The gross tonnage of this ship is 233,000.
Pin_2247 just subscribed. 2 months.
Did you hear it? The ship honked at us. Because somebody subscribed. Penny Penny, thank you for the support. Thank you. It honked, yeah. That was a massive loud honk. It scared me. Look at the little general cargo ship in front of it. It looks so tiny. How many propellers? I think it has 2, this one. Not sure though. It did have bow thrusters, I saw. So, I'm not sure if I can still catch it. Nah, it's already gone. But at the front she had 2 little round circles on her hull painted. With like blades in it. That means that she has 2 bow thrusters in that spot. Does she have bow thrusters in the back? I don't think so. I don't see any icon for it. So she has 2 bow thrusters in the front and then probably 2 propellers in the back, I would think. Could be 1 though. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. Alright, don't go anywhere. We still have a crane ship just around the corner here. Looks like the crane ship took a little bit of a wide turn to avoid the massive container ship, but it's on the way. It's coming. It's right there on the left. She has an output of 71,000 kilowatts. There you go. That's her engine capacity. I got a tickle in my throat. Let me get some more tea. The Kendra is also coming out of the sluice. Okay, I'll keep my eye open for that. The co-pilot says 2 propellers. Okay. Should we believe co-pilot? That's the question. That's a nice shot. I like that. So has she updated her AIS yet, or is she still going to Antwerp? From Antwerp. Let's check. Let me check. No, she's still on the way to Antwerp. If I have to guess, she's gonna go to, I'm surrounded by docks suddenly. She's gonna go to Rotterdam. Looks like a single prop. Oh. I see your link, LB. Stream Elements didn't like it though. So there's a lady here, and she's walking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dogs. Do you think she's a professional dog walker, or she's just a crazy dog lady? Hey Johnny, look at that ship. Yeah, just came by. Biggest type of container ship in the world. They don't get it, well, currently. But currently they don't get any bigger than this. 24,400 something, or 340 something containers can go on it if she's fully loaded. And then just around the corner here, almost there, there's a nice little crane ship, a nice little bonus to end, probably to wrap up the stream for today. Because if I'm looking around on the river, yeah, there's not much else on the happening. So the crane ship will probably be our closer for today. In terms of next stream, I'm hoping to stream some point tomorrow or on Sunday, but the weather predictions are not good. A lot of rain, so I'll have to play it by ear, and then we'll see when we go live. As always, if you want to be notified when there's short pop-up streams or unexpected streams, turn on the bell icon, both on Twitch and YouTube, or join the Discord. Are those windows in the bottom of the ship? Windows? You mean that bottom part? No, that's just open. That's where all the mooring lines and stuff are. But that's just an opening, so that's where all the ropes go. And all the attachment points as well. They're down there. Adulting, ugh, disgusting. Alright, Daiki, see you next time, man. Let me put this crane up on the overlay to wrap it up. Exclamation mark. Ship. And I need to look up the number. No, it's the MSSI number. This one doesn't have an IMO number. 949. That should hopefully work. Yep, there it is. So this is the Hebo Lift 9 on the way to Antwerp from Vlissingen. 67 meters long, 27 meters wide, currently 4 meters in the water. Taking it slow at 7 knots. It's a Danish ship. Danish flag. MSC crew. And behind her, the ship that's going to the left is a dredge that's been going up and down. Oh, no! Sulzy, you warned me and I still missed it. Yeah. Just leaving the canal from Ghent. She is completely empty, as you can see. Why did she have 3 tugboats around her then? That's interesting. The Kendra Oldendorf. On her way to Russia, by the way, this one. Straight to Russia. So it's a bulk carrier ship, so this thing carries a raw material like sand, cement, coal, and so on and so on. Dude, are they working on the walkway somehow? I saw it move. Yeah, they're doing something there. Hey Hans, they're preparing to maybe make sure the pilot can get off later. very high in the water though. Wow. Like and subscribe. Bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, that's how long is it? I can't. I don't have it on the overlay. It's probably a 200-meter ship. Pop, pop. So she's going to Ust-Luga in Russia. She is 229 meters long, 32 meters wide. Currently 9 meters in the water. She's still 9 meters and low? Going 9 knots, built in 2019. She's looking more fresh than the 1-year-old container ship, to be honest. All right. Bigger than I thought, that's what she said. All right. I do see that the HDMI field monitor is on low battery, so I'm gonna prep a cable just in case it drops, but it should be fine, I think, for the remainder. If I can find the cable, that is. Uh-oh, where's that cable? Oh, there's a cable. I wonder if I can pass-through charge this battery. Should I try it? I want to try. I can't. No, never mind. I cannot. That is not allowed. Anyway, cable is in case of emergency. So, this crane is on the way to Antwerp, probably to lift some heavy stuff. That was a Captain Obvious statement. This crane is gonna go and lift some heavy stuff. What else do they do, cranes? Dig holes. Lifting a Christmas tree. It's a bit overkill, but maybe. This will be our final spot or ship of the day. Not much else on the river. Also not much else coming in. I think it's because of all the wind and the waves that there's not much coming into the port right now. So a bit of a shorter one today. But we'll still gonna take a look up close to this crane first. Don't freak out if suddenly the stream goes black. That means I have to replace a battery. But I'll be back in a minute when it happens. I wish I had statistics on how tall this thing was with the overlay. There we go. She's 67 meters tall with a lifting capacity of 800 tons. Ah, there we go. Some good info. Thanks, Hypna. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to do some stuff. Go you there. Click, click, click. Okay, put my glove back on. One of the other cranes that we saw last weekend is now actually on the canal towards Ghent. I saw it when driving out here. Oh no, we just have ads. That's poor timing. Damn it, Twitch. Anyway, if you don't want ads, you can watch on YouTube. Must be very unusual that a ship is taller than it is long. Yeah, for sure. I guess it's only the case with these crane ships. Otherwise, it would be too top heavy. If it's like a full ship that's this high, it would be too top heavy. Cables. Hey Ben Chicken. Hebo. I was looking if there's any like hook or grapple that I could. Oh, there they are. The hooks are just attached to the front. Never mind. Show some little love for the tugboat that's been dragging her for the last few hours. It's always cool to see these. It's a barge. It's officially it's a crane ship, I think, because the thing it's more than a barge. It does have its own engines, but the tug is just guiding it because it's going between ports. Well, in the port itself, this thing will sail by itself and maneuver by itself. Yeah, I get the confusion for sure. Specifically, I think for this river, it's probably mandatory or something to have this tug before it, so it can maneuver between all the other ships and the currents on the river, of course. It's cool to see though, this ship. Let's take one last look at the Loreto. If you're just joining the stream now, you missed it. Biggest container ship in the world. Came by us a while ago, 20 minutes ago. And there she's going towards a known destination because she didn't update her destination. Wind turbine installation vessels. Yeah. All right, I think it's time to wrap things up for today. It's very quiet on the river, except for the crane ship that we just saw, and then the big Loreto. As I said earlier, is the outro thing gonna work this time? Because it didn't work last time. Let me try again. Error. No hotkeys found. Oh, I need to look it up. Okay, so yeah, we don't have the outro thing. Yeah, as I said, I do hope to still stream somewhere the next 2 days, Saturday or Sunday. It will all depend on the weather and activity on the river, when or how long or how much. Other than that, yeah, thank you all for hanging with me and observing the biggest container ship in the world. Now let's catch the biggest car ship in the world at some point, because that one also comes here. Other than that, yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. Oh wait, I cannot end. No.